Good morning. In true Billy fashion, she left me a joke. So I'm going to tell it. Yeah, I opened the notebook and there it was this morning. Okay. A cat died and went to heaven. God met her at the gates and said, "You have been a good cat all these years, and anything you want is yours for the asking." The cat thought for a minute and said, "All my life I lived on a farm and slept on hard floors. I would like a fluffy pillow to sleep on." God said, "Say no more." Instantly, the cat had a fluffy pillow. A few days later, 6 mice were killed in an accident, and they all went to heaven together. God met the mice at the gates with the same offer he had made to the cat. The mice said, "Well, if we've had to run all our lives from cats, dogs, and even people with brooms. If we could just have some little roller skates, we would not have to run again." God answered, "It's done." All the mice had beautiful little roller skates. About a week later, God decided to check on the cat. He found her sound asleep on her fluffy pillow. God gently awakened the cat and asked, "Is everything okay? How have you been doing? Are you happy?" The cat replied, "Oh, it's wonderful. I've never been so happy in my life. The pillow is so fluffy, and those little Meals on Wheels you've been sending me are delicious." That will be my final joke because as of tomorrow, I won't be doing this anymore, at least until later on in the year. Anyway, we thank you again, Hometown America, for the sponsorship of the coffee this morning and for the speaker. Monday, the offices are closed, as you all probably know. I did put out the newsletters for June, so get your copy from the credenza. They will have them at the office on Tuesday when they open up. Bingo is here tonight and be here and ready to play by 6:15. I believe this is the final bingo until September, so if you want to win some money, you got to be here tonight. This Friday, is the first Friday food drive, so have everything out and ready, and I believe they may be talking about that later. And then I have a special message to the women that are interested, women or men that are interested in the Weight Watchers. If you want to attend the Weight Watchers meetings here at Tanglewood, you must sign up and have your check to Billy by the end of the day this Wednesday. We still need 4 more people to pay for the meetings to continue here. The cost for 3 months is $156. You can separate this into 3 payments, but all checks for the 3 payments must be written out and turned in before the end of the day on Wednesday. Margaret from Weight Watchers will be here this Thursday to either have a meeting or return checks to those who have paid if they do not have enough people to attend. They will be here at noon in the mirror room. And next Monday, Bunko starts here in the clubhouse, and doors will open at 6. So, and that's it for the announcements for the week, and enjoy the holiday.
Good morning.
Have a good
Artie
week.
Nichols for the blood drive. June 7th is our next blood drive, and it starts from 9 to 3. And right now, we just have a few signed up. And if you're new and want to know about it, on the cadenza, there's a white book there that says blood drive. We need some people because with now that summer is here, a lot of people are gone, and there's been a lot of accidents and stuff going on, and so we like to need blood for anything that goes on.
Good morning.
So thank you.
All those people out here. It looks like a good bunch. I wish this was our breakfast morning. But anyway, I want to make a pitch for the breakfast. Breakfast is coming up on the 17th, and we're having pancakes, link sausages again. So trying to get as many people as possible. All our snowbirds are gone, and we have to rely on ourselves. So if you can make our breakfast, please do. Rita's over here selling tickets, and you can always get some by calling at our house.
I'm
Thank
Sue
you.
Carpenter
See
from
you
Trips
then.
and Travel. I'm going to highlight the 2017 things because I think I'm confusing everybody with all the dates. So October the 28th is the Mount Dora Craft Festival, and that's only $25. November the 7th is the Key West trip. It's $215, and the final payment is due September 24th. There's only 2 openings left for that trip. November the 26th is the Myrtle Beach trip. It's a Christmas show experience. December 6th is the Mystery Dinner Train trip. It's $115. And December 13th is the Orlando Christmas and IKEA shopping trip. We'll be eating breakfast at the IKEA store, which is very inexpensive. And then we were going to the Florida Mall that has 230 stores. And since we'll be having breakfast at IKEA, lunch is going to be on your own at the Florida Mall. And there are several places, starting with like A&W All-American to the Buca de Beppo store. If you've never eaten there, it's awesome. It's family style, and everybody orders something different than you all share. It's really great. And for all you grandparents that still have dolls that you buy for your grandchildren, there's an American Doll store there. There's a Dick's Trading Post that's all great for men. And we would love to have everybody come along. And this trip is only $25. And have fun and enjoy us.
Elaine Brown here for Summer Bunko. We are starting our Summer Bunko next Monday on the 5th, right here in the hall. It's open to everyone, men and women, everyone. It's open. It's $5 to play. All the money comes back to you in gifts, prize money. On the 14th, we will have a special bunko. Our Red Hot Babes chapter will be having that for the Boys and Girls Club. What we want you to do is bring items, individual items for the Boys and Girls Club. It will be the same as the other bunko, except we will have a 50-50 drawing for that. We will also have brownies and ice cream that night, just that night, not the other bunko nights. So this is for the Boys and Girls Club. Last year we collected 600 items, individual items. What we want you to bring is like individual cracker packs or any snacks like that, or drinks, the fruit drinks, not sodas. They don't let them have their sodas over there. So bring an individual item. They love home-baked cookies. So anything like that you can bring at that on the 14th. And the hall opens at 6 o'clock. Play starts at 6:30. Like I said, it's $5 to play, and all the money comes back in prize money.
Good morning,
So hope you'll
everyone.
be there. Thank you.
Matt, I just wanted to make a correction. You said 12 months. For whatever the purpose, Naval Service, that's Marines and Navy, had to spend 13 months. I don't know why the extra 4 weeks, but that was our bonus. We got an extra month of combat pay. I'm a Vietnam veteran, a Marine Vietnam veteran, and I'm also a member of the Highlands County chapter of Vietnam Veterans of America. On June 24th, Saturday, we're having a golf outing. If you're interested, it's $65. We're playing at Sebring Muni. It includes lunch. There's going to be prizes and everything else. I'll be in the back after coffee. I'll take your name, phone number, and I'll get all the information to you regarding that. So especially you Vietnam veterans, if you're not a member, I can get forms to join Vietnam Veterans of America. So again, we're having a golf outing June 24th for all you golfers, male and female. And I know we have at least one Navy nurse sitting in the back. I know she wasn't in Vietnam, but if you were in the military, you know what the nurses did for you. So again, thank you very much. Coming up, 4th of July, we'll be having, look for more information on it. We'll be having our golf cart parade, and we're going to have a bunch of games inside, including a pie eating contest, and we're going to have food and everything else. So
Morning.
look for that
Can you hear me?
information coming up soon.
Yeah,
Thanks.
okay. Carolyn Curtis and my husband Randy, we do the Dogs on the Run. We're going to be there for the 4th of July. And also today we'll be open from 11:15 to 4. And we have some delicious dogs and everything to go with them.
Good
So come
morning.
and see us by the pool.
I'm Pam Beatty, director of the Tanglewood Church Health Ministry, and we're sponsoring a CPR and AED class. Most of you have heard about that. It's going to be next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. You do not have to attend all 3 days. From 1:30 to 3 o'clock, it'll be in the community room. It's free, and the main purpose is to get everyone to be more familiar with that thing in the big gray or glass case over there called the AED. I have a trainer. We're going to practice and use it. We're actually going to get the real one out and maybe put that on somebody. Just wanted to let you know it is free. The church actually went out and purchased the mannequins and the materials so we could have this, and we will be doing it again. I'm thinking about maybe September. I'll put another one on, and then when the snowbirds decide to come back, maybe January, February, we'll do one for them too. So Monday and Tuesday is full. I have about 10 openings for Wednesday, and the sign-up sheet is in the back there where Mr. Uli is. So if you don't get those, I will have a waiting sheet or waiting list on there, so if you want to do it, then we'll
Okay, so as you can see, things continue to
go.
go as they have all year. It's a case of making yourself available and getting out and meeting some folks and having a great time. As was mentioned, I think earlier, this Friday is the monthly food drive. You have your food out, non-perishable food out to your driveway by 8:30, and if you'd like to donate cash, you can do that also and give it to Billy. It's folks can always count on Tanglewood, and we're going to have to prove it one more time. From time to time, we have folks who leave and folks who have spent a lot of time with us and done a lot of great things for us. And this week, one of our folks is leaving, and although we don't do this very often, this person has done a lot of special things here in Tanglewood. He's been the president of TMAC. He's been the head of the Special Events Committee. He's done a lot of great things here in Tanglewood. And we'd like to wish Cenk and Bev Davis Godspeed and a great vacation and a great life up in Delaware. Cenk? Remember, it's colder and damper. No, not damper, but it's colder in Delaware, Cenk. Okay, looking at the almanac today, in 1910, this is kind of interesting, a plane raced a train from Albany to New York City. The pilot was Glenn Curtis. You may have heard of him. And he won, and he collected $10,000. In 1912, 15 women were fired by Curtis Publishing in Philadelphia for dancing the turkey trot while on the job. Talk about women's rights. 1965, Ralph Boston broad jumped 27 feet 4 3/4 inches, which of course was a world record at that time. 1978, a postage stamp rose in price. It went from 13 to 15 cents. And in 2001, the Supreme Court ruled that a disabled golfer, Casey Martin, could use a golf cart on the PGA Tour. If you were born this day, you were born the same day as Bob Hope. He was born in 1903. In 1917, John F. Kennedy was born. He would have been 100 years old today. 1939, Al Unser, the race car driver. And in 1955, John Hinckley Jr., the fellow who tried to kill Ronald Reagan. This month is Building Safety Month. It's Go Fetch, a food drive for homeless animals. It's Healthy Vision Month, and it's Jewish American Heritage Month. This week is Old Time Piano Player Weekend. It's National Tire Safety. It's National Polka. And it's Mud Bug Madness Days. I don't know what that means. Today is Learn About Composting Day. It's, of course, Memorial Day. And it's Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. How many people have heard of that before? Put a pillow on your fridge day. I certainly hadn't, but I looked it up. That shows you what a life I have. But I looked it up. It has its own Facebook page, and it began early in the century when people put their nightgown or their PJs into their larder, their icebox. And that was thought to be good luck and give prosperity and good fortune for the year. Now they put their pillows on the refrigerator, not in the refrigerator. Okay? So now you know, and you can go out and expound this and tell people about your newfound information. Okay. Welcome table, anybody?
Hello. Good morning, Tanglewood. We don't have anyone at the table to introduce, but members of the committee continue to welcome new residents. So that's all the news I have today.
Thank you. Okay. Now, that's about it, but don't forget that you might want to talk with Mac Payne after the meeting, or you might want to look in his book and perhaps even purchase one. He'll be right out here. You could talk with him. I know some of you Vietnam veterans would like to share some stories with him. Who knows, you might appear on his podcast. Bingo, the last night tonight. If you want to take home the last bit of money that's left from these people here that have been playing all year, you got to get here by 6:15, ready to play. We want you to make a new friend. We want you to wave your neighbors. Remember, we'll be looking. And have a great week.